इस वीडियो में मैं आपको एबीसी ट्रैक को दुनिया के किसी भी हिस्से से पूरा करने की पूरा प्रक्रिया के साथ साथ बजट ब्रेकडाउन भी शेयर करूंगा। पहले हम लोग डिस्कस करेंगे व्हाई एबीसी ट्रैक। ABC Trek offers stunning views of Annapurna Range, including peaks like Annapurna 1 and Machapuchre. It is accessible for trekkers of moderate fitness, blending beautiful landscapes, rich culture, and achievable yet rewarding adventure. Perfect for both seasoned trekkers and beginners, it promises an unforgettable experience altogether. Now we will discuss the starting point of ABC Trek, that is Pokhara, and next how to reach Pokhara. अगर आप ट्रेन से ट्रैवल कर रहे हो तो आपका नियरेस्ट रेलवे स्टेशन रक्सौल बॉर्डर होगा। रक्सौल बॉर्डर से 20 रुपये देकर टुक टुक में बैठकर बीरगुंज पहुंच जाइए। फिर बीरगुंज से पोखरा के लिए रात की बस पकड़िए। बीरगुंज से पोखरा की आखिरी बस 8:30 बजे। अगर आप फ्लाइट से आ रहे हैं तो दुनिया के किसी भी हिस्से से काठमांडू पहुंचिए और फिर वहां से आप पोखरा के लिए 30 मिनट की फ्लाइट ले सकते हैं या फिर रात की बस पकड़ सकते हैं। Solo travelers like me, it's smart to connect with a guide in advance or book a package through a travel agency before or after you reach Pokhara. It ensures safety, saves time, and enhances the experience. Next, choosing your trek starting point depends on your time. If you have more time, Nayapul is a common starting point in most itineraries. But if you are short on time, like 4 to 5 days, take a shared taxi from Pokhara bus stand to Gandruk to save some time and get a head start. Next, don't forget your trek permit. You need to apply in advance. In my case, my guide Santosh helped me to get it sorted ahead of time, making the process smooth.
So for international tourists, you need to book or take your permit from here so that you can go to Annapurna base camp. So we have stopped by just to take that permit here, and once this permit is done, we'll start our journey again.
फिर वो ये जो स्लिप दिया मेरे को,
हाँ।
फिर ये उधर शोरूम को सबमिट करना पड़ता है।
Okay, got it.
फिर आप जा सकता है ये भी।
Okay.
वही।
On the way to Gandruk village, we stopped to enjoy the stunning Modi river and its surroundings. We had some amazing tea made by the locals, soaking in the vibe before resuming our journey towards Gandruk.
आधी घंटा में हम
संतोष भाई, अभी तो हम लोग गंडरुक का जंक्शन में पहुंच गए। अभी आधा घंटा लगेगा चल के फिर गंडरुक विलेज पहुंचने में एक्चुअली ना,
जल्दी जा सकेगा तो 20-25 मिनट, नहीं तो आधा घंटा में पहुंच।
आधा घंटा पहुंच जाए।
Yeah, our journey begin.
On the way to Gandruk village, eh?
Yeah.
Once we reached Gandruk village, we had lunch there. As it was already 3 p.m. since it was the first day, we decided to take a taxi to Jinu and start our trek from there, aiming to reach Chomrong by end of the day. If you have more time and prefer trekking, the walk from Gandruk to Jinu takes around 2 to 3 hours, covering about 7 kilometers. After you reach Jinu, you will cross a beautiful hanging bridge, and right from the start of the trek, you will feel the adventure kicking in. Distance from Jinu to Chomrong is approximately 7 to 8 km, and the trek usually takes around 4 to 5 hours, depending on your pace and the terrain. It's a steady climb, but the stunning views make the effort worthwhile.
We reached Chomrong near to a guest house after 2.5 hours from Jinu. It is really difficult for me, but yeah, when you challenge yourself, then only you will find victory. But yeah, let's see. Let's go to a guest house, freshen up, rest, and tomorrow we'll be going to the next step. पहुंच गए यार। तो कितना 2.5 hours है?
Yeah, normally 3 hours.
We'll just rest and sleep after dinner. Let's start for today. And it's over. Okay. So now day 2 starts.
Yeah.
Now from Chomrong to Himalaya.
Himalaya.
But we will segregate into 2 parts, correct?
Yeah. First we'll take a lunch in Bamboo. Then after we'll reach
Himalaya.
Himalaya.
So it will be 17 kilometers and the trek journey will be almost like 5 to 6 hours. Let's see.
While trekking from Chomrong to Himalaya, you will go through several stages. First step, register for the ABC trek at Chomrong checkpoint before continuing. With Chomrong, you will see a beautiful stupa with a serene vibe. After that, you will cross another hanging bridge, and after about 2 hours of trekking, we reached our first resting point, that is Sinua.
After 1.5 hours, we finally reached Sinua. So now from Sinua to Bamboo, and we will be having lunch there, and from Bamboo to Himalaya, we will be staying over there. Correct, Santosh bhai?
Yes.
During the trek from Sinua to Bamboo, those with moderate fitness levels, like myself, may face some challenges due to uphill climbs and potentially adverse weather conditions. Make sure to take proper breaks, drink enough water, and carry some energy boosters to stay fit and hydrated. If needed, using glucose can also maintain your energy levels.
After 4 hours, I think we reached Bamboo, and we will be having lunch here, and then we will be going another 2 to 2.5 hours to Himalaya, where so basically we will be staying there. So let's go and have lunch.
After lunch in Bamboo, you will cross a beautiful jungle trail with a mix of flat terrain and uphill climbs, passing waterfalls along the way. As you gain elevation, you will notice the weather is changing gradually. After about 1 hour of trekking, you will finally reach Doban. While trekking from Doban to Himalaya, you will encounter areas affected by recent avalanches, which can make the trek more challenging. However, after crossing these tough sections, you will come across a beautiful stupa and a nearby stunning cascading waterfall, making the journey truly memorable.
So another 5 minutes to Himalaya. You can see there. We just need to reach there, and near to Himalayan, you can see a beautiful river flowing from Glacier Slightly. Finally, this is my room in Himalaya, and obviously I reached Himalaya today, and this is the view.
So finally, day 2 summary. Trekking from Chomrong to Himalaya covers 15 to 17 km and took me around 7 to 8 hours. After completing our breakfast, we are ready for the D-Day. The first phase will be from Himalaya to Deorali, taking around 2 to 3 hours with some uphill climbing and a few snowy patches along the way.
Today is the D-Day. Let's go to the summit. Snows are visible.
For the Himalaya to Annapurna Base Camp trek, the distance is not the hardest part, but the elevation gain and snowy patches make it tough. Crampons will definitely help you with the traction on the snow and ice, making the trek safer and easier. Stay steady, hydrate, and layer up.
चलो स्नो में चलते हैं.
Finally, we are at Deorali. Now we will take some rest, and from there we will go to MBC. Pahado wala ghar. Feeling tired. Gaining elevations difficult. Winter Wonderland.
After resting in Deorali, it's time to buckle up for the trek from Deorali to MBC. The stretch is filled with snowy patches, adding to the challenge. On top of that, I faced altitude sickness, which made the journey even more difficult.
भाई पूरा स्नो के बीच पानी का आवाज आ रहा है यहाँ पे. भाई It's getting difficult here. I'm having warm water, feeling vomiting. I will have one Diamox as well. We reached MBC. I think how many hours it took? 5 hours. Yeah.
More 3 hours.
Yeah, more 3 hours, but don't know I will be able to do it or not. Let's see.
After reaching Machapuchre base camp, I had some warm water and lunch. Then took an Diamox tablet to help with altitude sickness. There was a moment when I thought of giving up, but I motivated myself to push through and continue on towards Annapurna base camp. Distance from MBC to APC was almost 3 to 4 kilometers, with a trekking time of around 2 hours. We encountered heavy snowfall along the way, but once we completed the trek, the experience was absolutely amazing. The morning view at Annapurna base camp was truly breathtaking. Experiencing the majestic mountains with a sense of achievement was unforgettable. We then started our journey back from APC to Upper Sinua, which involved downhill climbing. It took us around 8 hours to reach Sinua, but the entire experience made it all worth it. On the last day, we completed our journey at Jinu, where we relaxed with a soothing hot spring bath. Afterward, we took a taxi from Jinu and made our way back to Pokhara, marking the perfect end to an unforgettable adventure. Now it is time to say goodbye to my guide Santosh in Pokhara, with the hope and thought that we will meet again.
You will come again.
Definitely, and you come to India, okay? Thank you.
If you are coming solo and hiring a guide, the cost will be around 18k to 22k per person. If you are coming in a group and not hiring a guide, it will be around 12k to 16k per person. If you are booking through a travel package, the cost will be typically range from 25k to 30k INR. I will add my guide Santosh number in the description so that if you are planning the trek, you can easily connect with me.